Okay, so let's get the obvious out of the way. This video was not made for the person who says, "Oh, I'll never eat ramen soup." Well, in my opinion, it's not only a fun meal, it really is fun to prepare. I want to show you that really for something like 17 cents a meal, because look, this package will make 3 meals. Or 1 if you're a glutton. No, I'm only kidding. Okay, this is what I use. Ramen soup. Is it ramen or ramen? Okay, you can correct me on that. And this is how easy it is to prepare. First of all, 2 cups of water. Bring to a boil. Then you add the noodles, breaking them up if desired. I like to break them up. My son does not. You cook it for 3 minutes, stirring occasionally. You remove from the heat and add the seasoning and you're done. Now, in my case, it's ramen soup with vegetables. So I went to the vegetable bar and I bought $1 worth of vegetables. This is it. As you can see, for my $1, it had onions, cauliflower, it had some pepper, carrots, mushroom. Now, at the salad bar, the one thing that was not added, of course, is that very strange object in the center. That strange object in the center is Scotch bonnet pepper. I added a sliver. I also added some thyme. I love the flavor. Now, this is the fun part. You may make your own seasoned package if you want to. Make your own seasoning, adding all the things that you like. For example, instead of using their seasoning package, you could have used your own. Garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning, ground thyme, parsley flake, or if you want to make it taste like the stuff in the restaurant, you can add accent, which is monosodium glutamate. When you go to the restaurant to get a food, they usually add a lot of this. Makes it taste better. Don't forget salt and pepper. Now, adding the flaky stuff, powder stuff is fine, but if you can make your own from scratch, you're better. You're really better off. Now let's get on with it. Bring 2 cups of water to a boil, just like this. Set your timer. I set mine for 5 minutes because there were things I was going to do, such as while the water boiled, I added all the vegetables I just showed you. Added that in there. Now you notice the water slowed down a bit. Well, I allowed it to get back up to that vigorous boil that we saw earlier, and it doesn't take very long. Of course, once that is done, you notice that my veggies are in there. Now, every single thing in there you could eat raw. So the cooking time is maybe 3-4 minutes and you're done. In goes the Scotch bonnet pepper. Did you see that? Rewind and you'll see the Scotch bonnet pepper went in. Just a slice of Scotch bonnet pepper. But it was enough to make it taste so very, very good. So far what we have is the water boiling, the vegetables we have added the Scotch bonnet pepper, and here you're free to add anything you wish. Be creative, make it as delicious as you wish. And then in goes the crushed noodles. I crushed my noodles. And once it get in there, of course, remember, the recommendation is to cook it for 3 minutes once the noodles hit the boiling water. All right? At the end of 3 minutes, of course, you're done. Literally, you're finished. You can have your soup. Now, you can use the flavor packet. This is what the flavor packet looks like. This is the one that comes with the ramen soup. Or you can use your own flavor. If the soup is not thick enough, you can add maybe half a teaspoon of corn starch to half a glass of water, and you add that to your soup, and it'll add some body to your soup. Like I said, 3 minutes later, you have soup. Now, I got 3 bowls of soup out of the 1 packet. If you're really hungry, you'll probably eat two bowls. And if you're really, really hungry, you will eat 3 bowls. Now, you can also add your croutons if you like. This happens to be cheddar cheese crackers that I bought at the dollar store. The package, it comes in a little plastic container, and for the package itself, it's $1. But you can add your own croutons or crackers if you want. The bottom line is, there you have it. For 17 cents, with just the soup, you have a meal. That's what it costs. $3.99 for a package of 12. Of course, then you'd have to add the cost of your vegetables or whatever you want to do. Now, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to make the soup again because I've had some ideas about using ramen soup as the base to cook some delicious meals. So bear with me, okay? Bear with me. I'm going to be adding that. Don't forget, if you want to donate, you're free to donate to me. I would appreciate it. If you're watching this on Vimeo, just click on the tip jar, and I'd be glad to accept your tip. In the meantime, bon appetit, and thank you so very much for watching.